Okay, let's get our name card app started. Open up Swift Playgrounds and tap on New Playground. Then tap on App. You should see those basic 13 lines of code that come up in the app template file. And in the app preview over on the right side, you see the Hello World app preview. If you're not seeing the app preview on your screen, tap up at the top right on the little screen icon. That will open and close the app preview section. First, let's go ahead and rename our app. So in the top left corner of your screen, tap on the sidebar icon. Tap where it says My App. You'll notice that right now you've got a random app placeholder icon and a random accent color. So let's go ahead and adjust those things by tapping where it says My App. That will open up this pop-up window to control your app settings. First, let's go into the name section where it says My App. Tap right there. And let's delete My App and call this app Name Card. Then go ahead and tap on the Done button up in the top right. Next, let's change your accent color. If you like the accent color that you were randomly assigned, great. Go ahead and leave that color circle selected. If you would prefer to have a different color, just go ahead and tap on that new color circle to select it. I think I'm going to go with purple for this app. Then, at the bottom, let's select a placeholder app icon that indicates what this app does. I received a random heart icon that doesn't really connect with a name card app. So we want our app icon to represent our app, to kind of indicate what the app is going to do. Now, in Swift Playgrounds, there are 54 different random app icons that you can choose as your placeholder icon. Again, some of them won't make a lot of sense for a name card app, like a dog or a bunny or a bird or a butterfly, right? So look through these app icons and try to find one that might make sense for a name card app. Your app is going to have your name, your image, or maybe a Google profile image on it, a website, and an email address button. So maybe this little icon with the people might make sense for name card apps, right? That's keeping track of people. Maybe this little book might make sense. We used to have things called address books where we kept track of people's contact details. Maybe this little page icon would make a lot of sense because, again, we're keeping track of your details. This little happy face emoji, that might be a great icon to have since it is, again, keeping track of contact details. Or this conversation bubble, again, might be a good one because, again, it's keeping track of your name and your contact details. Maybe even the pencil icon might work since, again, we're creating a name card app. All right, so take a few seconds, come up with the app icon that you want to use for your app. I think I'm going to select this happy face emoji to go along with the idea of a name card app. Once you've tapped on your icon, go ahead and tap the X up in the top right corner to close up that little app setting panel. You can see over on the left side in the sidebar that now your app name is name card. You have a new app emoji icon, and you have a selected app accent color. It might be the same one that you were randomly assigned. It might be a new one that you've chosen. All right, go ahead and tap that sidebar icon again to close the sidebar. If you want to get your app preview screen open, you can go over to the right side and tap on that little screen button again to show the app preview. Okay, we're going to start modifying these standard lines of code that we received. We're going to keep import SwiftUI because that is importing the SwiftUI framework or dictionary or catalog of code words that we will need as we're writing our code. So never delete that code, always keep it. We're also going to keep line number 3. We need this structure. We learned last time that view means anything that we can see on the screen. And in Swift, there are lots of layers of views that we'll see. So we need this white background structure here, just this plain view that's going to hold our content. So don't delete line number 3 either. On top of that, we're going to start adding in some information. So we need this view that is going to have some information that we're going to change. So it is variable. And we'll learn more about variables a little bit later. So keep line number 4. Line number 5, we learned last time a VStack vertically organizes information. Hello world, the globe is on top of the text. We want to keep that. So leave line number 5, VStack in that opening curly brace alone. Don't delete that. All right, on line number 6, we're going to start making some changes. Double tap on line number 6 so that you get the selection handles. And then drag those selection handles all the way down through the end of line number 8. We're going to take out that image. We don't need a globe. Image scale controls the size, and foreground color controls the ink color of that icon. So once you have all that selected, lines 6 through 8, go ahead and hit the delete key. And that's going to leave us with a blank line for line number 6. On line number 7, we have some text, hello world. Well, we don't need hello world, but we do need some text. So we're going to keep that Swift keyword text with a capital T. We need those parentheses, and we need the quotation marks to tell Swift that we're typing text or a text string. So tap on line number 7 and select hello world. Do not select the quotation marks or the parentheses. We're going to type over hello world with your name. And you'll notice over on the right side in the app preview that hello world is now gone and your name is showing on the screen. All right, tap right behind line number 7. Make sure you're outside of the parentheses and then tap return. We're going to add another line of text. So start typing text with a capital T. Again, your code snippets are going to pop up. We do want text, so you can tap return when you see text. We need some parentheses. You're probably going to see some error messages because we haven't given Swift enough information yet. So type in opening parenthesis. That will give us a closing parenthesis. They always come in pairs. And then type a quotation mark. That will give us a closing quotation mark. That's going to tell Swift, again, we're going to add some text or a text string over to the right side of our screen in that app preview. So let's add a description for ourselves over there. Your description might be online middle school student, soccer player, artist, whatever you think best describes you. I'm going to add my description. All right, now you should see a second line of text over on your app preview screen. That second line of text will be below your name because we have this VStack command right here in our code. VStack, again, stands for vertical stack. So we're organizing our information vertically on the screen. Okay, last thing that we're going to do in our app file to get everything set up to go, we are going back over to the sidebar. So go back up to the top left side, tap on that sidebar icon, open up that sidebar. We're going to tap right here on this add file icon. It looks like a little page with a plus sign on it. Go ahead and tap on that add file icon. We are going to add a photo to our app. So tap on photo. It's going to bring up your photo library. And you're going to search for that selfie that you took of yourself, or your Google profile image would be fine as well. So tap on that selfie or Google profile image that is going to show up on your screen in your app. And over on the left side, You'll now see that that is called Image Asset, and it shows up right here in the Assets section. So these are files or images, resources that we're going to use in our app. Go ahead and long press on Image Asset on the left side of your screen. You'll see this menu pop up that says Delete and Rename. We're going to tap on Rename. Then we are going to delete Image Asset, and we're going to rename this image Me with a capital M and a lowercase e. Capital M and a lowercase e. Remember, capitalization counts in Swift. So make sure you have a capital M and a lowercase e there, and then go ahead and hit return. Then you can tap on Content View over on the left side on the sidebar. Now you can tap your sidebar icon in the top left corner of the screen to close up that sidebar. And your app is all ready to go for part 2. Swift Playground saves all the time, but to go ahead and close up your app, tap on that arrow to the left side of your app name to get back to your app gallery.